sweaty. My brakes are getting warmer. My focus tonight is gone over the window since my computer crashed. I think my wheel is broken.
6 right, 50.
I want to be able to get to a point where I can compete online and know all the track in all the conditions. I'm sorry, by the way, I look really angry when I drive. I'm going to try to smile. Hold on. No. Oh, he's looking at you. Oh, I got scared with the sound of someone following me. Thank you, Alanah.D.Potter for subscribing. And thank you also for scaring me. That was really loud in my ears. See you all tomorrow. Love you all and bye-bye. Hello, hello. It's me again. Surprise. I'm going to be a rookie forever. Oh, what? What is this guy doing? Whoa, whoa, we want to avoid this and... Oh, okay. No! No, don't come back on the track, you! Oh! Oh! Oh, and you just do your thing in it. Mate, I try to avoid you. Da 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 da. We are not a rookie. I keep biting my lips. I'm like, stop that.
Into 6.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, it's back to Thea, normal Thea. I don't know if any of you have tuned in on Thursday for the Formula E Accelerate show. That was a different Thea. A Thea fully maked up. That doesn't happen very often. That was my first time ever being done by someone else. I mean, like makeup wise.
You're gonna have to check your English sometimes.
Makeup wise, well, how do you say? A remake?
Done by someone.
I mean, they did my hair and they did my makeup. I did ask for something to be. Oh, you did, Zani. Hello, Zani. By the way, I feel like that's been a long time. Hey, Chuck, Martin as well, Keith, Blazoy. So, Kianik, Blazoy. By the way, sorry about earlier. You went to walk your dog, and that's when I decided to leave. So, hey, Steve. Oh, thank you. My mom said that I looked a bit nervous at times, and she knows me, so I guess. I mean, she knows me. She hasn't spent.
Falling asleep.
She hasn't spent the last 10 years with me. What I like about my webcam is I don't need to wear any makeup. I'm only wearing makeup here to brush my messy eyebrows and a bit on my eyelash, but I'm not wearing anything on my skin. And this camera is just making me look like good. Their camera, I think, was necessary because it's so good, the quality, that you have to have makeup. I think. I don't know. It was very strange to have someone brushing your hair every second, but I really enjoyed it. Everyone was super nice during the show. The two presenter and Katie Manning as well. Everyone was super nice. It was such a nice experience. I hope I get to do things like that in the future. It was super duper nice. And it was nice to see the behind the scene a bit, because I've never been on a studio. I know Jeff has worked before because he's from London, so he's worked before on in a studio, like doing stuff around, you know, telling people where to go, etc. But I had never, so it was a very first experience for me, which was a little bit like, okay. Light is also making you shine if you don't wear makeup in studio. Yeah, so I don't know. To be honest, you guys know my face. The only thing that was really different, I think, was my eyebrows were really dark. But apart from that, when I wear makeup and when I don't, I have pretty much the same face. Hey Ali, hey, so have we got the two back tonight? Steve back and Mr. Back. Greg Renault. Hey Greg, Darth as well, Kishon, Blazoy, Martin. I have managed to hurt my knee this morning by kicking it with my elbow. Don't ask, it just happened. So I am in a lot of pain. I hope it's just a bruise and I haven't broken my knee. And hey Frosty, how did your second race go for you today? Frosty was doing a couple of races today in support of charity. It was a charity for an animal charity in support of the animals. I'm not too sure exactly what they specialize in, but it was it was cool. Hey Tomek, Jeff at the post. Hello Jeff. Is Jeff in the post? P8 in the end. Nice, Frosty. Frosty's good at endurance races. It's confirmed now. So yeah, the experience of the Formula E Accelerate Show was amazing. Unfortunately, my hot lap challenge wasn't the best, I have to say. I didn't get too much training on the equipment they had, and to be honest, I would have needed another week. So it's something that I really need to work on. I'm not very quick to adapt, and I think that's why I had a meltdown as well at the Double Vision when we went to the GT3 cars. Is because I was really not able to adapt very quickly. So hopefully today I can manage to adapt. I'm racing with the beautiful Maryn, which all of you know now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the voice chat in a bit. We were just talking about strategy and things like that before, and I'm basically running out of time because I was also talking to my family tonight. You know, one of these nights where you think you've got everything under control, and then that's it. That's everything is going against what you've planned. So yeah, with Jeff we actually planned the day, and I don't know if anything went according to plan. What's the wheelbase? What's happened to... I'm having weird issue with my wheel. It's clipping from time to time. Well, so, you know, I had the weird issue on the other night when I was on stream, and then it just fell off during the race, but today it's back to normal. So I think it was just me not adapting well from GT4 to GT3. An old G25. Blazouille. Hey Darius! Darius, by the way, I came across one of your video on Instagram where you are playing tennis. You lied. You didn't make one single noise. You didn't make one single noise. I was so disappointed when I saw that. I looked at the video until the end to hear Darius making a noise. Not a single one. That was sad, really sad. I hope Darius posts more videos of him playing tennis and that there's more noise coming out of his mouth. Or maybe the person he was playing with, I don't know, it felt like maybe he was playing with a wall. We'll never know. All we could see was him. No noise. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just jump into the action. I will do a little bit of practice so that I don't feel too rotten. Rotten? Jesus Christ. If you want a stream to go not according to plan, make sure you speak to your French family about an hour before, about 30 minutes before, so that your brain is then switching back to English and French within like the connection is just not happening. It's not happening. Rotten. Yes. I'm absolutely rotten. Like a tomato. Tomato. Let's go team. Oh, Jerson Velasquez, you're supporting LSRT S. Oh my god, I can't speak. RSRT. Unbreakable. Well, Blazouille has found a way to break it. Speak to Blazouille, Martin. I think there's thing to be clarified here. And I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I haven't streamed in 2 days. Someone help me? Where do I click? What do I do? Sorry. I'm gonna completely... So guys, I'm going to join the conversation. Hello.
Hello.
I figured that was just easy. I can totally spot for you. Let me just check whether I've got my map on the side. Yes, I've got a map now on the side, so I can see everything in one place.
See it all.
Ah, I've lost the connection to the server.
Yeah, but I've rejoined. Like they restarted the server and I've joined.
Perfect. And then I saw your little notepad which I need to have on standby so I know the strategies.
Yeah, and then we'll just have. We'll just keep that thread open so that we can message if we need to.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to show something to the camera, but I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it. Will you? Jeff offered me this pen. It's a very lovely pen and it says my name on it. Completely forgot I had it until I used my bag again. It's been months since I came
Nice.
out the house with the bag, a handbag. 21. So for those who have forgotten, the MFR COSMO, Maryn, Alanah, and Taya have this beautiful little Ferrari. Look, it's so happy. It's shaking. Evo. 2020. Yes, we are driving the best car in the game. I think Maryn probably disagree on that, but actually, Maryn.
What am I disagreeing about?
What's your favorite car? GT3 car in
Ooh,
if you had to pick one.
I'm torn. I don't know if I can pick one. I've got two. I'm torn between the 488 Evo and the AMG Evo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I really like driving the AMG. It handles curbs so lovely.
I'm going to be honest, I haven't really driven the
You're not doing it. Really.
Nope.
Apart from the test
I mean, you got to watch out for Mercs being Mercs and yield.
It's
Snap oversteer spin.
I mean, I've tried. Have I tried it? I think I've tried it when we had the new tracks. No, even maybe I didn't even try it.
Go, go, go.
I normally pick car based on their size. I know the Ferrari is probably not small, but it looks smaller. It's a bit strange. I would never go to a shop and buy a really huge car, and that's why the Merc is not my first choice, if that makes sense.
Fair.
So we've got. So I'm gonna do a couple of laps before Maryn. Maryn is doing the qualification tonight, and she's starting the race.
Pressure.
Also, chat. I tried downloading Motec earlier. I don't know if any of you in chat have had a problem downloading Motec, but I struggled for an hour and I still haven't got it. It just wouldn't work. Drive.
Okay, so you've got 15 minutes to do some laps.
I've got a few laps here.
Cool.
I'm
I'm just going to step away for 2 seconds, but I will be right back.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we're gonna get warmed up. Okay, so I'm bringing down the TC by 2 compared to, I don't know if Maryn is using it on what we've got it set up. And then what I just started working on is changing my engine mapping. So on the straight, there's basically 3 sectors. Well, 3 sectors like in every track. But there are 3 times where I change the engine mapping, or even maybe more. So basically, I started paying a bit more attention to the fast people. And I think it's Mark who told me that Dorking came just a second, swapping with the Ferrari between like engine maps. So in this section, I'm using engine map 3 because it helps you with the application of the power when you come out of the turn. And engine map 1 is basically just powerful, so you have to be careful because when you come out of a turn, then you might just spin a little bit. Or also, I've taken some lessons how to take some of the turns here with Mr. Mark. So I'm hoping I'm ready to do some great lap time tonight. So here I'm still meant to be in map 3, and here map 3. I'm going to stop talking after and just do laps. Still map 3, because you can see it's quite twisty and you have to play with the throttle, etc. And here, as soon as you're coming out, map 1. So I've got the map 1 now. I've just changed it. This is just the outlap, so it's not really... what I want to learn as well is to start changing TC while I'm driving, but I'm not there yet, and I think only one thing at a time, right? Don't want to submerge my brain with all these new concepts. Woo! Okay. I'm on map 3 again.
Yellow flag is active.
Sorry?
Yellow flag is active. Which hiding from?
It was easy for me to be full speed. Okay, I'm still on the engine map 1. Ooh! Look back, Lewis! We were just talking about him. Going back into engine map 3 here. Because I want a smooth application of the power when I'm here. I don't want to be wiggling. Either here. And here as well. I want a smooth application. I want to be a smooth operator. And here I'm going back into engine map 1. Because it's quite a big straight. Woo! Ah!
Okay.
Not a good.
Don't forget to get crashes on the downshift, yeah?
Woo!
Car on the right.
Yeah, I'm letting him go.
Clear on the right.
Good. Safety point.
What?
Safety point, no.
God damn it. I'm trying. It was working fine earlier, but then if I start explaining you what I'm doing, then it doesn't work fine anymore. Back to engine map 1. I only I worked it out with him that he could gain me some time, but I don't do it to every track just yet. And also I messed up my lap here. Big time. Huge time. Okay, hold on. I've got quite a few buttons on the on this wheel actually. Good question. Oh. I lost so much time there, I went back down in first gear for some reason.
in sector 1.
Okay, we've improved a bit.
Nice lap time.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Crossing the best.
I've also got 17 liters of fuel in my tank, which I've just noticed.
Yeah, you are on full race fuel. Well, stint fuel.
I'm just gonna finish this lap and then I'll hand over the car to you.
There's a slow
No
car.
worries. I'm in no rush.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Okay, well I'm quite satisfied. I mean, 221 with 66 liter of fuel is quite good. I was.
That's really good.
Huh? I'm gonna go back to the garage and then a slash
Ampersand. Swap.
ampersand.
Yeah, like
Slash
the and.
ampersand. Ah. And what you said? Your number.
Yeah, it's and swap space 1.
Did that work?
Not yet.
I'll try again. So, swap space 1. You said. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done it twice now.
Hmm.
Oh, I put slash at the front. It's just ampersand. Swap.
Just ampersand.
Okay. Yeah, that
There we
worked now. Thanks, Maryn. Good luck.
Thank you. We still got a couple till quali, so good. We'll go.
Yeah, she sent it to me on
I see
Discord.
tires.
Yeah,
Actually, what I'm
got
going to do
that.
so that I don't forget is I'm going to load the quality
Thank you, Steve. I
setup,
basically
and then I'll just.
I was doing some training on low fuel earlier, and I can do 220 now. I can feel the 219 being
Yep.
close, but on a full tank of fuel, the car behaves a bit differently, so it'll take a bit more work from
2
me.
seconds.
Hey, Mr.
Come on,
Potter.
computer.
We've
Yep.
got Jerry.
I think it's quite new to this track.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Mr. Juro. The pit lane is not long anymore, Zlani. It's super short now. Well, I know you're right.
Well, the entry is.
It is super long, actually.
Whoa, first goal, don't crash the
Yeah,
car
yeah, but
leaving
if
the
you have a
lane.
drive-through, you're like dead. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Silent. I was looking at all of your times look, Mike Muirhead doing a 219, and I was like, oh my god, how am I not doing this? This is, I just want to be as fast as you all guys. So I've done a bit of training, and my best time before was a 221, 222, 223, well, 223 was a little while ago, and I managed to bring it down to 220 regularly on low fuel, but high fuel, I can't quite do it. High fuel on 70 liters. That actually, I wasn't sure I could do that on 221 in the race would be good. My road to work is shorter than ACC Spa pit lane. Constantin, this is funny, but I mean, we've got nothing to prove it, right? Hey Remco, how you doing? Such a complicated game. So just so you know what's going on, just in case you're new or if you... hold on, actually, I'm going to let Maryn. I'm just going to explain the chat. I'm going to mute myself a bit so that you don't get too much of...
It's all good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't mind. You can chat with the chat. I'm not worried.
So basically, a little while ago, I wanted to participate to the Enduro Series with Maryn and a couple of other girls. And we didn't make the entrance because if you have in the same grid the qualifiers, the people who actually participate in these races, they are really beyond my level. So you have to work really hard, and we did try our best, but our level was just above what was required, so just underneath. So we didn't make it. We didn't make the cut. So
cold.
So I decided that we were going to create a sort of endurance series where we are going to help people who have never done it and who dream about doing it, or who are curious but you know they wouldn't really dare doing it. We do a series for them. So we've done this series. We're now reaching the end of the series, and it was 4 races, and in between the races we had practice races. So this is one of the practice races for the last event. The last event is 8 hours at Spa. And me and Maryn, so we've been doing quite a few races together already. We've done a 6 hour at Bathurst, which was one of the best one. And by the way, big congratulations at Maryn, who had a new PB, because I think she spent so much time there. She absolutely loved the track now. We've done, what was it, KLME. There was also one more, I can't remember, but we basically did 2, 4 and 6 hours. So now it's going to be the last one, 8 hours, and we're training for it. We're doing driver swap race before the big one. So the big one is on Saturday next week. The stream will start at 1:30 p.m. The race is meant to start at 2, while I'm in the quali and all that. So that will happen next week. So if you're interested, we'll be streaming for 9 hours around that, because the race is 8. We'll be streaming the race then, next week. Tonight, the race is 90 minutes, so it's just a practice session to see that driver swap is working, that everyone is happy. Start thinking about strategies as well, because the weather is variable, so it could well rain tonight. We could well rain, so you have to start thinking about your strategies. Will I stop then? Will I put wet tire on? Will I do that? Do I have the right PSI for the temperature getting higher? Do I have, you have to anticipate all these things, and there you go.
Green light. Give it all you got.
We've got Maryn in quali.
Yes.
I would I would not have started endurance racing if not for this series, FYI. Oh, thank you, Keith. That's really, to be honest with you, Keith, I had done one series before, and I was very, I was very sad that I couldn't do the same grid, and I didn't because I trust the same grid, and I've done their races, and I know I enjoy the format, everything. I didn't feel comfortable trying another series, but doing my own was quite a good challenge. So I'm glad some of you have enjoyed it. Now, it's definitely a lot of work, and we've got a race director behind this. So Matt Evans, which some of you might know or know very well. We've got Stuart, so we've got Dom, and we've got also Frosty, who are basically watching the races and seeing if the penalties are applied fairly, etc. And then we've got a server god who's setting up the servers, making sure everything runs fine. So when there's an issue, they need to set you up. Chile is the guy. And of course, Jeff and I, we are sort of admin. Sort of admin. We just we come up with the ideas, we try and execute everything, we try and make everything run smoothly, and it's been absolute blast this series. I have learned so much just doing this series because I had done endurance races before, but I actually didn't learn the whole strategy side of it before. I had done a 12-hour endurance run. It went a little bit like catastrophic. You know, my tire exploded. There was my tire were under pressure, etc. Things like that. But this time, I feel like every time I had a race with these girls, they've taught me so much about strategy, so much about how to prepare, and also doing it in fun because I spent afternoon chatting about plants, about things that me and these girls like, while practicing, while writing down our tire pressure, while basically having a really nice relationship. You make friends who likes the same thing as you, racing on a track. You learn cool facts about lots of things about your teammate, about the tracks by talking to them. So yeah, French techs, I bet you know. It'll be fun to join one of the races in the future, hopefully soon. So, the thing is, obviously, it's quite a commitment for you guys to be joining a race on... yeah, it's quite a commitment for you to be joining a race. Or series, if it's 4 or 5. I know it's quite a commitment. So what we're going to do in the future is to be doing some events like this, but it'll be more a one-off event. So it'll be... okay, well, on the 15th of May, I'm only giving an example. It's not fixed yet, so let's not go and message me and say, okay, I want to participate to that. On the 15th of May, we'd like to do a 12-hour race at Silverstone. It wouldn't be Silverstone because I spent too much time recently there, but then that's how it works. It'd be a one-time event rather than just like a five race series. I think 8 hours of Spa, rain assured. It does look like the clouds are coming. I will be spotting.
Stay alive. That one good. Better than.
Yeah, you saved it well. When you touch that curb, it's
Yep.
normally death.
I was anticipating that it was. Go brown.
"24 hours older confirmed."
Who's doing in 24 hours older? What?
No, I just said to the chat that in the future I won't be doing a series. I think not like starting another Enduro series after that, but it'll be more like a one-off event now and then where we'll be doing an endurance race for the community. And someone says 24 hours older confirmed.
Oh goodness. Thought I saw somewhere else someone saying like 24 hours of RICARD.
I think for me it would be like Brands Hatch. I think I would go completely crazy. 24-hour Brands Hatch, just going
Nope.
in. So yeah, Maryn is doing the qualification, and then we have 2 pit stop where we have to change the tires. So we've got 1 pit stop we kept as a emergency pit stop so far, and we'll see whether we need to use it in Maryn's stint or if we just use it in mine, which I'll be doing the second stint.
She'll be bringing the car home.
Blazoy just know how to trigger me. He said the 24-hour in a Porsche Cup on the Hungary. No,
Oh no.
24-hour Barcelona in the Audi. I'd seriously rather bath in ice. 60-time multiplier. Right.
I know one community that's doing an April Fool's Day race that's a solo race, and it's a 24 hours of Spa.
What?
It's a 3-hour race on a 8-time multiplier.
Ah.
Stay alive, stay valid. There we go.
24 hour of ice bath confirmed. No, Blazo, that's not happening.
No.
But yeah, this was I think I've learned a lot through this series, like a hell of a lot, and just in the way of organizing my sheets for testing and like the day of the race, you have to be quite organized, and I think I couldn't have asked for a better team in that sense. Maryn and Alanah are I don't know if that means something. That on point.
We couldn't have asked for a better teammate either. It's a really good matchup, the three of us.
I don't feel like I've taught you much though through that series, but you girls have taught me a lot about setup, about yeah. I think things that you had maybe worked out with Vicky and Alanah before.
Yeah.
I kind of worked it out with you both, so. Temperature changing too fast. I have good in
Oh, we had a
Lamborghini.
disconnect.
I have good is Lamborghini Huracan Evo. What? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean, Sam. I'm reading it, but I'm not sure. Don't use speed limiter and you save time. Martin, I've tried to do that, but when you're on a server, it puts you back in your pit stop place.
Okay, come on.
Like
Okay.
if you go too quick or quicker than yeah, then the 50. I think it's 50 kilometer per hour.
We'll be starting where I'm accustomed to.
There's a lot of exciting things coming up though, even though we're not restarting an enduro race. And I hope people who have participating in this enduro series, they still manage to continue and do some more endurance racing. But yeah, we have the double vision coming every Wednesday. I had to scratch my brain there for this. We've got Nordschleife on AC, where we just chill around Nordschleife. Where I don't really chill, to be honest. I try to go faster and faster. And this Monday coming up on AC, if you want to join at 8:30 p.m. GMT, we have the last sector where basically we're going to be going around again one more time. Another couple of times after that. I'm basically learning the last sector Monday. So I'm quite excited about that. Soon I'll be one more thing completed on my list. I'm actually gonna know Nordschleife. What's the condition on track? So there's still 10 minutes of quali, by the way. When you swap, are you allowed to change setup so you can use your own? Steve, no. You can change a couple of things, but you can't change everything. So let me show you, for example, here. There's things you can change, and especially if you have the button binded on your wheel, or if you have a button box. I personally have quite a lot of button on my wheel, but I also have a button box. So I'm able to change pretty much everything, except you can't change like the suspension, height, you know, this sort of detail, the toe, the camber, things like that you can't change. But you can change, if you have the button binded again on your wheel or on a button box, you can change your engine map, you can change the brake bias, you can change your ABS, you can change your TC cut, so it's TC2 it's called. I can change TC on my wheel, and I think that's pretty much everything I can change. I'm looking at it now. You can change the tire pressure, of course, when you swap the car, so you set up in your strategy the tire pressure, because for example I think Maryn is now using the same, which means that the same as mine, which means that we've got a really similar way of driving the car, maybe working the tires the same way. But before, she used to use like a slightly higher pressure because she wasn't working the tires the same as me. But I think on this track we've got the same. So technically, you don't have to change that if your level is the same as your co-driver. Huh? Oh, good question. Marina, have you received your button box?
Not yet. It is still en route.
Still on the road.
Somewhere between Florida and Canada. Hopefully soon.
Yes.
Keep checking the mail app every day. No, stay valid. Come on.
It'll come when you expect it less.
Exactly. I know, watchpot never boils.
Dog, yeah, when we found out on the day it happened, a few days ago, if I'm completely honest, I moved to the UK 10 years ago. My English was bloody awful. It was bloody awful. It's still awful. I said rusty. Well, instead of saying rusty, I said I was rotten earlier. That gives you an example of what's going on in my head. When I moved here, I was watching shows with Jeff, and I absolutely loved watching shows because they were fascinating to me. I couldn't understand a word they were saying because they were speaking too fast. And we worked out fairly late that we needed the subtitles on. So I remember seeing Sabine at the time on Top Gear. It was like 10 years ago. And at the time I was saying, I wasn't into motorsport. I was watching Top Gear because these guys were funny. They were having funny jokes. And I thought they were making motorsport quite appealing to a wider audience. So I enjoyed watching the show because they were funny guys. And I saw her on a few episodes and I was like, she's crazy. And also her English, she kept it quite simple because she's obviously German. So it was quite cool to have her, to meet her further. And so I've been following her since I knew her 10 years ago. I've grown to like her more and more. And yeah, it's very, very sad to see that she's gone now, and she'll be missed. She'll definitely be missed. Because for me, she was like literally the first, one of my first inspiration. Because I knew her before I knew Michel Mouton, before I knew Leila Lombardi. All these people I found out about very recently when I got back into sim racing. So losing her is, yeah, I think she's going to be massively missed. I'm sorry to hey JH, hey Lupa. Sorry you guys tuned in when we're talking about sad stuff. It's real life. So I guess it's like in real life then. Thanks, Tia. No problem, Steve. The only thing that's not like in real life is the only thing that they should improve, I think, is you are able as a co-driver to change a lot for your on iRacing. There's a lot more you can change. Their platform is very developed, so you can do a lot of things for your co-driver before he gets into the pit lane. Where if there's any changes here in Assetto Corsa Competizione, it's the driver who has to do the changes. So you might be losing time by trying to, I don't know, maybe change the tire pressure because, you know, the temperatures increased 2 degrees and you were not expecting that and you haven't got a strategy for it, etc. It's quite, I think it's quite challenging in that way because not every track has a long straight. So yeah, not always easy. Oh, nice, Bill. Can we please have a transit ban for Nordschleife on Monday in the car selection, even if it doesn't fit?
Thank you.
Yeah, we can request that, Yannick. We can definitely request that. A Ford Transit in honor of Sabine. I think we can make that happen. Look, I'm using my Aletea pen. No one ever calls me like this, but I like to have a pen with my full name. A Ford Transit. And by the way, I've learned a word recently. You guys think when you're a foreigner, you're literally, well, foreigner living in a foreign country. You learn about words every day. This week my word was fictitious. I thought you'd say fictional, but no, you said fictitious. There you go. New word for me. Cupcake. So we've got Cupcake behind the scenes, by the way, who's doing some engineering work. She's done the... Oh. I don't know if you've noticed, but my TC is on 6. So I don't know if you want yours to be higher.
I didn't even realize that it wasn't on 6. I was driving it in yours, and I didn't mind it being in 6.
Okay. I just had a moment where I thought maybe she didn't realize, and I should have told you. So
No, no. I think 6 is good. I think any higher is working better when it's wet track, but
okay. Because when I put the setup on, it was on 8, so I just thought I'd just let you know. Ooh! Yes, yes, yes. Nice.
yeah.
It's an improvement. But
I will let Matt go. Oh, I'm gonna validate anyways. Whoops.
bounce.
Thanks, Racing Chair. I will try to stay on the track.
So it's a couple of things. I think I told you, Blazo, the TC on the Ferrari works very differently. So, for example, when I was at Snetterton, the guys at GTWR, they had made a setup for us, and it's a very flat track, and it was on TC4. So it's a very strange thing with this car where you put the TC really up, but it doesn't seem to cut into your car. It just makes the car more comfortable. Now, I was driving this car on this morning on TC6, and I was doing 220.2. So it's definitely not slowing you down. I'll tell you that, because last week I was driving it on TC5, and I was slower. So it really depends on how you balance your setup. But again, I don't know enough about setup to explain that. Now it's Maryn Edwards who's driving. She's my co-driver. And she'll also be racing next week in the Enduro.
Did we lose a team? Because we were at 17 teams and now we're only at 16.
Ah, yeah, it looks like there's a team that's gone. We had 17 people, baby. We still have 16 people only. Okay. I think there's someone having connection issues.
Ow. That sucks.
It doesn't seem to... Yeah, it's... Blazui, that's a wonder. This is why Yvonne didn't want to drive the Ferrari for the Steam Grid Spring Cup Season 3. Because she was saying it's going to be a nightmare to set up. And, well, we're very lucky we've got Alanah, who's making a beautiful job at it. So I've literally had the perfect setup for every races we had.
Oh, I just missed it. Almost got one more lap in, but not to be. That's alright. I will take it. It's a new PB for me, so I'll take it.
Nice. Did you do 223?
Yep.
Nice.
223.3.
Nice, 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 nice. Are you going flat through Eau Rouge?
I am.
See, that's...
Little tiny lift before I go in.
Okay.
And then try to stay flat the whole way.
I wasn't going flat on Eau Rouge until 2 days ago. Someone told me you could go flat for Eau Rouge. I think I heard Alanah saying it a couple of times, but I'd never tried it. And yeah, I'm now going flat for Eau Rouge.
Nice.
Maryn, cool name. It is a cool name.
Thanks. I can't take credit for it.
There's a lot of Maryn in France, but you don't spell it like this.
No. There's so many different ways to spell it.
After 2 hours at Imola last night. What was that, Bruno? Mid-engine car is one of the easiest to drive. Bajan, I don't know. I wouldn't have started with the mid-engine. I started with the Aston Martin, which was, I think, the most foreseeable car. Like it's very balanced, very, very balanced. Even the aggressive setup on this game is very safe, I think. Flat out in real life must be scary. Oh my god, yes. I think some drivers were taking it flat out when I'm watching videos. In Eau Rouge. Flat out in Eau Rouge. Are you okay with the strategy and all that, Maryn? Or do we need to discuss? Okay, cool.
I think I'm good to go.
Perfect. Oh.
Alright, I'm stepping away for 2 seconds. Be right back.
Okay. Not like the car has almost been made up. So the forecast. It is going to be sunny and cloudy. If I'm honest, I said in the server for 30-minute to 40-minute earlier, and there was clouds, but there was never any rain. Oh, thank you, Yvonne! Are you finished with the rig building?
Yeah, she's doing last thing.
She's doing what?
Last thing.
Ooh, nice.
Zero track.
Uh-oh. Yvonne, please overtake me. Don't flash me, actually. Makes me really angry. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Hopefully no battle between me and Yvonne. I can't handle it. She's my teammate, I can't fight her. Please? What? Bruno. Bruno, are you even driving? You are.
He did the whole thing and going.
Nice. Oh yes, you did send me a picture. I started watching it, and my mom actually called me when you sent me the picture. So I was checking it, and then I stopped checking it because my phone rang. So I've got a picture of your rig. Nice. Oh, your kitchen is lovely. It looks a little bit like a 50s diners. It's quite cool. Five guys a bit. Look. Nope, Jeff is looking away completely. It's so good to have the Jeff has got his headphones on. He's next to me, but he's listening to the stream, so he's also always listening to things that happen 20 seconds ago. Are you listening to me talking to you now? Oh god. I did now. Practice. You don't have to worry. In real life, weather would be nice and easy. Welcome back, teammate.
Yeah.
Oh, your head is complaining. So close to the 17th. Oh. See what I'm saying? There's some aliens on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's Mark Lewis, chat, who's helped me a little bit on this track and is currently in 2nd position. He's also tried to help me with Motec, but huh? What did you say, Maryn?
I said, well done to him. It's impressive.
Thanks. Next stop is the Mark Lewis rubbish man. Jesus Christ. Not me, not alien. What? Nelsino, what's your time? You're in 4th position, I didn't see it. I think top 10 is... They're all pretty good, guys. And so, this is a driver swap race, so there's only 16 people right now, but there's actually more people, because I'm waiting. Keith has his... I mean, some people might be doing it on their own today. Good luck to them if they are. They still have to do the mandatory pit stop, but there's people who have their teammate waiting. You can't start P17.
30 seconds.
What? noticed Muirhead consistently being at number 1 at this track. Yeah. He's very good in the Porsche, especially. That's when we started to see him shine. And now we can see him shine in pretty much every races. So I don't know if he's spending more time. I need my Ferrari headphones back. What's wrong with the white one? Good luck, Maryn. I'm going to...
Thank you.
try and change. I need to be high. I'm just trying to find the perfect view to be on top of you.
Oh, where it is. Just trying to get my tires to warm up. Come on, tires.
Do the tree do that weird thing as well, where they look at you?
Oh yeah. The trees follow me. They follow and judge.
Oh my god, there are lines when you go higher up.
Oh really?
Okay, so chat, you need to help me doing the spotting job tonight. Thank you, dog. DNB Weirdo, thank you so much. Beautiful. Yeah, you need a fair DNB.
There's a car behind them.
Thanks, Jeff.
2 cars.
She said thanks, Jeff. This is obviously the outlap, so the car are ghosts, so Maryn doesn't really need me to tell her. Also, she can see that. So I've got my little map on the left-hand side of my screen, which you guys can see as well. It shows you all the cars that go around the track and where they are, so I can tell Maryn whether someone's coming out the pit lane, etc. And yeah, I can see if there's a yellow dot is someone that crashed or someone that stopped on the track, so I can tell her if there's anything coming ahead of her. So yeah, I'll be paying attention to this, and if I'm high enough, so I'm sorry, you might see some on board at the time if she's got a big gap ahead of her. But for the beginning of the race, I need to make sure that I can see clearly ahead of her and behind to warn her. And then if there is a yellow flag, a yellow car stopped, I need to find out what happened so that I know where she needs to stay. Does she need to stay on the right, on the left? Does she need to avoid something, etc.?
Right now I'm just trying to stay in a nice little green zone. Apparently I'm going a little too fast for the green zone.
It took me a while to get that green zone right. I think I only recently started doing it properly. So it's strategy. Thanks, dog. Again, it's something spotting I've learned from Maryn and Alanah. Alanah gave me a little lesson, and Maryn as well. I've been thrown into it. Ooh, someone's trying to.
Wow, it's going really slow, and everyone wants to get their tires warm. Like right now, I'm out of the zone. I'm too fast. There we go.
The previous race we did was at Bathurst, so it's in the mountains, so you really need to be spotting because there's some corners that you can't see. You have to be spotting for your teammate, and basically that's when Alanah had a I can't remember why, but Alanah couldn't make the race. Yeah, PC problem, and basically I had to do the spotting, and I was like in total panic, but we did it.
Good job. You did a great job.
Hey, Sorina, thank you.
It was just me who thought throwing the car on the wall was a great life choice. That was all.
Well, I mean, I tried to throw mine as well. I don't know if you remember. I was very lucky. Didn't throw it in the wall, but it span in between the two walls.
You caught that so well.
I really didn't do anything.
So good.
Good luck, Maryn.
Thank you.
You got this.
So I'll make it through a Rouge, friends. Come on.
I'm always scared to. I'm muting myself from hub. I'm always scared to talk too much.
Green line. Go, go, go.
Okay, be careful. That black car is close to you. It's behind you. You're way faster than him. Don't worry about it.
Let's try to get a track cut.
Okay, he's coming back in your.
That's fine.
He's trying to overtake you on the inside. Someone came out of the track and rejoined ahead of you. You won't be in danger because of it. Oh, someone came out behind you.
Ooh, that was an early break.
Good avoidance. Seeing from the top.
At least my tires are somewhat warm. That's a good start.
Careful, be careful. Beautiful avoidance, Maryn. That was incredible work. You okay? Focus.
Yeah, I think I'm still breathing. I think we're good. Probably gonna need some kind of beverage after this. Ooh, that's a good way to get the adrenaline going to start with.
Well, I'm expecting some hot lap times then. He came out of track ahead of you a little bit. I know what you're like when you're on adrenaline. So Maryn is gonna lap at 2:19. Watch out.
No. Let's go with the under promise over deliver strategy.
I'm sorry guys for the FPS. My FPS seem to drop a little bit.
Uh-oh.
67. I think it's because I'm doing the zoom, the helicopter view.
Oh, if you need to change views, that's totally fine.
Nice line. The guy ahead, I had not very good exit, so you might be catching him.
Ooh, that hills are catching.
Just need to keep an eye on the map as well. If anyone in chat see a yellow dot on the map, please put just yellow in capital letters in chat. You'll catch my attention.
Ooh, that's for me.
Okay, good dog. It's my eyes, they go a bit funny when that happened. A beautiful Maryn, by the way, P13 so far.
Take it. Do what we can with it. Same track.
We can start seeing the space, the dots on the map, which correspond to each car's spacing out, but in packs. So, for example, Maryn is staying with Keith ahead of her. And then we've got obviously Matt Muirhead and like the fast guys at the very front, and you can start seeing the dots moving in groups. You're keeping up with Keith. It's really good.
Swingy. Come on, swingy Ferrari. Let's go. A little late on the braking. Let's get that back together. Come on.
Just staying with DRS.
What?
Just staying with DRS.
Staying within DRS. That's perfect.
Always so important in ACC to be in DRS range.
So Maryn started sim racing with F1 2020. Well, no,
F1 2019.
2019. So F1 2019. Did you play F1 2020 then?
Yep, I haven't played it as much as I have wanted to since I got it, because there's been a few ACC races on the go. Just a couple, you know, here and there.
Do you know all the F1 tracks?
In terms of have I driven them, or
Yeah,
just
most-
have watched
yeah.
races on them?
No, I mean like
yeah.
driven.
Haven't driven all of them yet in 2020.
That's another thing I want to add to my list is that I want to know the tracks on the game, because I only know the one in ACC or the one I came across really, but there's a lot that I haven't driven, and I would love to learn them, because then when you watch F1, I think it makes you understand even more what they're going through. You know when they lived,
Exactly.
and yeah, I really enjoy that. Makes me feel more involved. Hey Dora, no, you haven't missed anything. We
It's always fun though to go and drive like Silverstone in the F1 game, and then go drive Silverstone in ACC, and see how confused you get because the start-finish straights are on opposite sides of the track.
Yes, yeah, I totally hate it. Because I started with ACC, so for me it was the right way around. So when I then picked up F1 2020, it was like, hold on, that's not the start.
It looks different here.
Oh, and when I tried to enter the pit lane as well,
Oh yeah.
wasn't the same. Dora, you only missed the qualification. We've been racing for 8 minutes, so you haven't missed too much. She qualified in, was it P15, 16? And no, 14, P14, and she's already gained 2
Oh, you got a good
places.
run out of that. That's all right. We got time.
I just love F1. Like, I've been watching someone Drive to Survive, so I just love F1. I love F1 drivers. I follow Alpine. I just
Quite a pack up ahead.
I
They're
love
really punched
F1
up.
2020
They're
because
staying really punched up.
you're really keeping up with Keith, so that's good. As long as we can see him, we'll feel less lonely.
Yeah. I lost a little bit of time that I'd like to gain back, but
And then in terms of weather, it's 27 degrees ambient. The track is 35. So
yeah, it's a degree warmer than it was in testing, but the clouds look about the same.
they do.
Maybe a little bit sunnier.
It's saying partly cloudy on the forecast, so we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Will you chat if you're interested to
Copy
know
that,
who
race
is...
engineer. I'm on it.
Oh. TC2 is at 5. It should
On the
be
straight.
at 3.
Not doing it here, but I'll do it on the straight.
Are you reading Discord as...
It just caught my eye.
Okay.
Naughty Mary.
Jeff is calling Maryn naughty. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a bad exit of that corner.
I think the new F1 2020 is better than the previous version, from what
tires,
I
by the way, are quite lovely.
Nice. 27
They're all
point.
in optimum range. They're 27.4s in the front and 27.6, 27.7s in the rear.
Okay. But you did add a couple of clicks, isn't it? From
I added one click just to my front right because it was really struggling in quali, but other than that, I didn't
Okie dokie.
make any other changes. So
I look like Princess Leia.
Mike's got a good suggestion for endurance.
I can't remember what she looks like. Mike. Over? It will never be over. On to the next event.
okay.
24 hour of the Tesco Coney Hatch. What? Mike!
We can catch up.
Mike telling everyone where we do our shopping. Great,
Something
Mike.
like that,
Thank you
though.
for that. Yeah, I mean, Mike, you can't go very fast on this parking
Bad
because
brake
normally
points.
there's a queue, isn't it?
Clean that up.
And now with COVID, you also have to queue for a long time. That's a great idea, Mike. I'll see you there. With my little Ford
going off
Fiesta.
track. Let's try to avoid.
I'll
getting a track
definitely
cut,
win that
'cause I don't wanna
race.
give you a track cut.
What car does Mike have?
Yes. Just got notified by race control that I exceeded the limits, but there's no penalties, so we're getting ahead.
Oh, good, because when I raced there, was it last week? I got 2 track
dear.
limits warning.
Yeah, I would prefer to hand the car over to you without that.
None. She got none. She's good. It says no time gain. She's fine.
Yep. Notification, not warning.
But he did a bit of a fight with
Huh? Yes, but I need to be spotting.
All right, yellow, where are ya?
There is a yellow.
catching.
It's a bus stop, so if you stay, be careful. That's fine. He's rejoined already. You won't be. Huh?
Oh, it's Tonic.
See? Jeff was saying there's a battle at the front you should watch, and I'm like, no. What if there's a yellow? And as I said that, a yellow dot appear on screen. And it's a yellow car too.
It's our Ferrari friends too.
It's our Ferrari friend. Tomek and Stefan. Ah, I think I saw Stefan.
And Yvonne. Isn't Yvonne on that one as well?
I think Stefan might be doing it on his own, and Tomek might be driving with I don't know. Yvonne is definitely doing it tonight. Yes, she told me she'd be driving the
Yep.
last stint, so she might be overtaking me. Oh, there's a penalty for car 13. Who's car 13?
Not me.
Okay, that's a good news then. If that's
Yep.
not. Curious to see what Alpine will do this season. I think they're going to be great.
13.
Car number 13 is Matt Royal. What will your friend co-driver use? Oh, that's a good question. She's got Fanatec. I think she's got Fanatec equipment. Maryn, what do you use?
I have the CSL Elite F1 base and wheel and the Elite pedals with the load cell.
Now that's some good stuff.
And very soon I will also have a button box to add to my setup, which will be lovely.
What's next? A stream deck? More buttons?
More buttons.
It's never enough buttons, if you ask me.
True story.
Sorry? Ah, okay.
I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with these two cars up ahead. I suspect a tasty battle.
You will find this question very strange, but do your pedal?
Oh, dear.
There is.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. It was still. So do your pedals eat your socks?
Nope.
All right. because I used your pedals at the Formula E Accelerate show, and they ate the bottom of my socks.
Well, it depends on which pad you have on the pedal, because you can have the kind of like default pad that comes with it. That's the rubber pad that's just got a few bumps on it, but it's not. It's a smooth texture. But then you can also apply. It feels like it's sandpaper, essentially.
Okay.
And that's the stuff that it does stick to my socks, but it hasn't really destroyed any of my socks.
Ah, I see.
But it does feel like you're standing on sand, pushing
For
on
me,
sandpaper.
it was the the bottom bit of it. Like my foot was resting at the bottom, and basically it was clipping the bottom of my sock. So there's like between the
Yeah, I know the part you're talking about.
and so my sock got stuck in it, and while I was driving, I tried to pull it off because I didn't quite understand what was happening, and my sock just stayed in. I left a little part of me at the Formula E Accelerate studio.
I thought you were going to say you left the whole sock there just as a
No, I should have. I should have. Just put it on.
Just a reminder. It's the equivalent to graffitiing Taya was here on the walls.
There was a bad rejoice. Try to sell the good driver behind Maryn got in serious trouble. I hope not.
Maryn's doing brilliant, isn't she?
She's doing, yeah. She's had 2 of RICARD brown so far.
She's gonna pick six.
She's also lapping on. Yeah. I explained earlier how strategy sexy. I said we've got emergency stop just in case it's raining, and we might use it in mine or we might use it in hers.
I'm going to say this at the end of the lap for your benefit and for Alanah's benefit. I'll give you my fuel because I'm using a little bit more fuel than I was before, and that's likely because it's a degree warmer.
Okay.
Let you know once I'm done the lap. Through the bus stop in one piece. Let's go. All right. So I'm using 3.56 liters per lap. And I've got 54.5 liters left.
I just tapped it in the chat just in case. But possibly big change in power delivery, which out slow and mid-speed corners.
Yeah. Because the TC cut was too high, so
yeah,
you'll notice that as well. You may notice that as well.
Feels different in positive way, but the prices. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't want a DD wheel. I've tried a couple and I found them quite hard to use. I don't know what setting they were on. I think it was a bit too strong for my little arm, so I've got a very powerful belt-driven wheel, which just suits me better than a DD drive. Now, if comes the time one day, you know, I'd like Thrustmaster to do one. That could be cool. We'll see. I think most people who buy a DD wheel, they say it's for the longevity of the equipment that they buy a DD wheel. And also the subtlety. Yeah. But I'm not sure, Steve, because I haven't. I'm very satisfied. I know people say, "Oh, I can catch slips and stuff with a DD wheel more than." I'm keeping my eyes on the map, Maryn, while I'm talking. Yeah. So people said that you feel a lot more subtlety through the wheel when you have a direct drive. But I've got, like, when I changed from my T300 to my TSPC Racer, there was a world of difference for me. So I can imagine people changing from something before to a DD wheel and feeling the same. I don't know if I would feel much more difference going from my wheel to a DD wheel. I've tried a DD wheel before. I didn't think there was much difference with my wheels, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't set properly. I don't know. I've tried a couple from not for long hours, but I personally didn't feel like a huge difference. But again, I'm not a professional. I'm a professional review. I'm not a professional sim racer. I haven't tried
Yet.
always. Or journalist. Let's. The different and I was about 8 different force feedback. My DD wheel has about 20. There you go.
Someday.
It's just when people rear wheel traction loss is my fave. Do you like the Hungarian track? Dora, do I really need to answer that question? Not really, Dora. It's not my favorite track. It's definitely not. I know it. I don't know if I like it that much. It's very difficult. It's a very technical track. I don't dislike it. I wouldn't go around it for a long time.
Whee.
Ooh. It did have a little wiggle there.
Little wiggle.
You're P11, by the way.
Cool. I'll take that. I'm slowly catching up to Tonic. Alanah, consumption is the same, 3.56. Remaining is 48.1. 48.1.
How much fuel did you say you have?
I will tell you once I'm out of the bus stop. Ooh, that should have been first. Wait. Come on. No. I'm going to be defending soon. 47.5 now.
I'm guessing you're reading the chat, but she said sounds good. So if anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Well, now we're defending. This will be fun.
Hey!
No crazy
I
step up
can-
for Rouge. No crazy step up for Rouge.
No, he's not going to try on orange, don't worry. He's behind you, he's behind you. You've got more pace than him, it seems. On the exit, you're building. Yeah. I think he might have lifted through a rouge and you didn't.
You're 4/10 open bikes.
Yeah.
Where you work. Oh, that was a late break. Pull it back, pull it back.
Your line looked beautiful from the top.
It's good. It felt a little slidey. A little bit slidey, but made it work.
Do you struggle on applying power?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really. It's just trying to keep a bit of a neutral throttle going, because this Ferrari doesn't always like no input situations. There we go.
I'm trying to communicate with the engineer as well in the background. So if you see me typing, that's what's happening. I'm asking questions to Maryn. I'm feeding back to Alanah, and she's doing some calculation and stuff. So she just said, "Do you struggle in applying power?" So I asked Maryn, and Maryn says, "Me? I mean, anyone else applying power?" So so now Cupcake is doing. I don't know. She's typing. Let's see. I might need to feed back some more. I'm a little bit afraid I speak too much, and then Maryn will be distracted. She's been lapping, by the way, consistently between 224 to 25, so she's doing awesome. When she's done 225, that's because someone was up on the way or there was something. Otherwise, she did 224, so consistency is on top tonight. She's normally good at this, like being super consistent. She's really good at saving the tires. She's really good at saving fuel. There you go, another 224. Told you guys, she's awesome.
Catching Tonic, this is impressive.
Is Maryn going to bring us a battle between her and Tomek?
She's sure gonna try.
looking at it, it may be worth going back up to TC2-4. So TC2 on 4 when you have a chance.
Done.
Seems quite a bit looser, but up to Maryn. There's a bit more space staying in 3 if it feels safe. So completely up to you.
Well, we'll see what happens when we pop it into 4 and we'll evaluate.
Okay. This morning I was driving TC6 and I think TC25 when it was on, and I did my 220 on that. So I think you can still have the pace. It might feel a bit safer.
Yeah, there's a couple uber slidey moments that we'd like to get a little bit more control on. Ooh, like that one. Okay, save that one. Still catching on atomic, so... Really trying to not give you any track cut penalties.
Oh, go for it. You can have as many as you want today. Next week is the real thing. Is Tony? Oh dear, what is Tony doing? Tony has no shame, this cat. Always asking for likes. Always asking for likes. By the way, if you're interested to join some of our races, guys, that we organize with the community, for the community, well, you can join our community if you're a very nice person and you like to follow our rules. All our rules are actually listed on our Discord, so please make sure you go, well, just join our Discord and see if it's for you. If it's for you, then you're very welcome to go into our races, and if it's not for you, then, you know, there's nothing else to say. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. And yeah, it's always good to, while I'm not racing, because Maryn does half of the stints, so it's an hour 30 minutes, so she'll do 45 minutes and then she'll hand the car over to me. While she's driving, it's good for me to remind you of a couple of things, including the fact that this is all part of my journey. I started racing about a year ago in February 2020, so it's actually more than a year ago now.
Not so far.
And I've basically been streaming all my journey. So from knowing nothing in motorsport or racing, I started with ACC and I was doing the track medals like everyone when you get this game, pretty much. Learning the tracks, learning everything on stream. And as part of my journey, I've been involving a woman. I've created the more female racers. With the Sim Grid has helped me to organize it. And I met Maryn through this. And Alanah. And Andy the Lab, and Verena May, and Sarah Johnson, and Yvonne van der Berg. And I'm forgetting, there's so many women I met through this. Josie as well, like there's name popping in my head all the time. Tatiana from South Africa. Like there was people, incredible people from all over the world that I met through this. And yeah. What? I was trying to explain something to my chat and I saw that you were having a battle.
Trying to. Come on, car. Come on, car.
We'll go. Oh,
horses.
He didn't have the best exit.
Neither did I.
But yes, guys, I met Maryn and Alanah. Did I mention Alanah earlier? I think I did. Alanah, I met Sarah Moore through this. It was basically incredible, and then that's how I got to race with these girls. And by continuing my journey and streaming my journey, I also did this Endurance Cup, which I basically explained earlier why I did it. I did it because I couldn't quite get into the qualifiers of the previous Endurance Cup that was organized by the same grid. The level was just too high, and me and the girls, we still wanted to do endurance and also give the opportunity to people to learn about endurance racing. So that's why this series came about, and now we're going on to the last event, and it feels like a bittersweet end. Like, it's good, and I'm a little bit sad about it because I really enjoyed spending time racing with Alanah and Maryn, and I've learned so much from them. I did say that, so that's yeah, all part of the journey. It's been incredible. I'm very grateful for all the awesome people I've met through this journey. Good eggs, bad eggs, but these two are definitely good eggs. Some people are very strong at defending. She's building it. She's boiling it in her car right now. Matt Edwards. Jason, is that your friend? It's Maryn. Maryn. It's a girl, but Maryn Edwards?
Didn't do close. 0.3. Or is she going to get a run? Get a run?
I don't know, I'm just looking. I think the problem at this stage is that Tomek is probably looking in his mirror.
He's getting better exit out of that than I am, so.
It's pitting.
Yeah. Still the same fuel consumption, 32.9 liters left. And tires are 27.4, 27.6, 27.6, 27.7, if I could use my words.
I'm just checking with the engineer, Alanah, what she's thinking.
Yep.
Horse Jersen. Are we good? All good, all good. Take a quick question. If you got the chance to race for a Formula 1 team, which one would it be? Hold on, do I have to move to France if I race for Alpine?
Oh no, they were in like... They're in a...
No, I think you can commute.
I'd be very, very sad because basically I'm a big fan of Cyril Abiteboul. I do not know why. I just really love Cyril Abiteboul. So that was a kind of sad news for me that I wouldn't see him anymore. Jeff is not his biggest fan. I gotta say. Yeah, I love Cyril Abiteboul. That's very sad. I'm not gonna see him. But I think I would pick Alpine. I don't see what else there is to... Yeah.
Shocked.
What else is there to answer? If you had the occasion to drive a Formula 1, which team would you pick?
Probably McLaren.
I knew she'd say that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year for you as well, I think. I think we might see some...
So.
I'm hoping we can see some great battle between Alpine and McLaren this year.
Maryn, you get in that Mercedes.
Poor Maryn at the front. In the Merc. Oh, she did say she liked the Merc, by the way. So.
I like the GT3. It's nice to drive.
You can never turn down Ferrari. Okay, no spoilers, guys. I have not finished season 3.
Neither have I. No spoilers, please.
Have you watched any of it?
I haven't watched any of it.
Okay.
That was my plan for tonight/tomorrow. It was binge it.
Okay, well, we can talk about it when you've
excited.
watched it.
P4.
Okay, Maryn, no panic. You are now P4.
No big deal. Nothing to worry about. Nothing really going on here. Nope. Nothing at all.
Are we good? Easy? Yeah, we good. And I would.
Come on, Maryn, with you. Get
She was listening of the Merc conversation, and she's actually like flew away from everyone. The number 5 is actually 29 seconds behind you, so it's not like you're going to have someone suddenly appearing. You've actually got a nice gap ahead of you, behind you.
Nice clean air.
Yeah.
Step to do something with it. Oh, and a yellow flag ahead. Where is that yellow flag?
Well, there's no one yellow on track, so I'd be very surprised if...
Slow car somewhere, though. Oh, there it is.
Where was it?
It's the car up ahead. They must have had an off.
Okay, because it wasn't yellow, so maybe.
No, I just got the white slow car banner. Is what happened?
Cupcake said, spoiler alert, Romain is fine.
Good to know.
We'll keep it rolling.
Sounds good. Oh, how quickly can I drive? How quickly can I drive? Let's play this little game here. Come on, car. Everyone stay on the track. Drive quick.
How's the tires?
Tires are still doing really well. Really good temp. Really good pressures. 27.5, 27.5, 27.5, 27.6. I will not try and do a lap. Try and lap that car on Eau Rouge. That's not appropriate.
Okay.
I didn't drive fast enough. That's a shame. Oh, I did. Hey, did you look at? Oh my goodness! Come on. Did you look at the standings?
Yeah, you're P3 officially.
That never happens.
He's getting blue flag as well.
Yeah, it's also very weird to be lapping cars. That's a new feeling. Kind of like it.
Everyone slow down. Maryn is coming through.
No.
Now you know what the Queen must feel like.
Right?
I'm watching The Crown. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the Queen now. Nice one. From the top, your lines look perfect, and you've been lapping really consistently at 224. So
That's what we're trying for is consistency.
mm-hmm.
Consistency is a good thing in enduro.
I was telling the chat earlier that you were really good at saving tires and being super consistent and saving fuel and all that.
Well,
Thanks,
you.
dog.
I'm still not entirely sure how that happens, but yeah, it apparently is a thing. And Alanah, I will tell you my fuel at the start-finish straight.
Cheeky Alanah saying after camel straight, if possible.
Oh, after the camel? Yeah, I can do that.
That's what I said to her. She said I feel very weird.
He must be. Between your head and strike.
We tricking the system.
No, I'm not that skilled. I can promise you that.
But it's just all, yeah. Fuel? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, but I'll do it at the camel. Come on, car. It's a lot sunnier than it was the last time we were practicing.
I went in the server. Oh,
That's gonna be a track.
yeah. Jeff is really enjoying watching you driving. He said that.
Crash. Oh, no time gained. 3.57, Alanah, and 21.3 left. sorry, Jeff was saying
that he was really enjoying watching you driving. She said, okay,
Oh,
she's got it.
cool.
Weather forecast is... Maryn was saying it's too sunny.
Oh no, it's not too sunny. It's just
It's not
we
a...
haven't had it this sunny, and it's also very strange for Spa for it to be sunny.
Oh, true. So I was starting to say earlier, I was in the server, and it went up to 37 degrees, just being... P2! Oh my god, Maryn, you have to stop. She's going to give me the car in P1. That'd be hilarious.
Well, I don't know how far away I am from Mark, so
Good question. Actually, Mark is driving on his own, so he probably have lots of penalty at the end. Let's not announce the box. Let's not.
I'll watch the chat is what we're saying. So you don't need to give me the call. I'll see it on the Discord.
Okay.
We can't be giving away all our secrets to everybody. Oh, I'm a lap down from Mark.
Yeah, I started looking at that, and then I saw boop. Yeah. What you
And
say?
what's the gap to P3 and P4? Oh goodness, P3 is Sarah Johnson. We have an angry pineapple.
She's quite a long way away behind you. And the gap between you... That keep Yeah, Yeah, you shouldn't worry about...
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
hold
not.
on. No, it's not Sarah anymore, it's Mr. Strichka. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Jeff always pronounces it different. He's just over 2K, and he is 12 seconds behind. Sarah is 13 seconds behind. So it's
Yeah, I mean, they're all bunched up again. I think they all pitted at the same time, and we just missed the memo. Well, we decided to miss the memo.
There was a pit lane party.
We wanted to be rebels.
We're the good student, and they are the cool student.
Copy that, Alanah.
Uh,
17.2.
I am going to be driving, Ali. Soon, shortly, whenever I get the car. Fuel remaining?
Just let me know. Yeah, 17. We're now at 16.9.
Got it, Alanah? Do you want me to type it? Sorry? It's engineer is calling out.
Copy that. What should the total fuel be, Alanah? What am I filling it to? Okay, and Tia, you saw what's in the
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll have to
Go
stop.
ahead.
Then I'll do the second mandatory. And when
Let's try to not break the car like we did last time. There we go. Such a tricky one to get into.
okay, I need to change my mirror.
I will remind, electronics are all where you had them.
Great. Mirror to be changed.
And what we've got are the tire pressures that you had already found your optimum in, that you had in the group chat. Is our box all the way around the corner? Like, why haven't I seen our box yet?
No, I think it will be down on the main pit lane, right?
Yeah, it's on
Where
the
we-
main straight. I hate that you have to take like 7.5 years.
Well, at least you
It
don't
really
have to
is.
do that when you come out anymore.
Oh, it's true, but it just takes forever. You have time to like balance your checkbook and answer your email and eat dinner.
You nailed it.
Sorry?
And Alanah, good with that fuel, or add 1 more liter? Okay, copy that. Let's see if I can... I don't think I quite nailed the entrance, but shall see. Nope, not quite. All right. Timer is started. And the car is turned back on. Your
No.
electronics are all where you left them. Just the TC got changed, but everything else is where you left it.
Nice.
15 seconds. 10,
We're halfway through. Keep pushing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have the car. Go, go, go. Oh, why did it not change? Oh my goodness, it changed to... Oh, come on. Taya, it changed to me. It didn't go through to change to you. even
That's
though I
okay, don't worry.
requested you.
Let's just
That's something. We're gonna do an out lap then.
yeah, and let's just change.
You,
Don't worry
and
about
then
it. That means we've done that means we've got everything ready. And that also means we've got our 2 pit stop done. So I just hope I won't crash.
You'll be
no.
fine. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. It didn't take the request.
Careful with tires.
Yeah, exactly. Because I want to keep them alive, and so I will just pit and change the driver. I don't know why that didn't take. Thanks, Kunos. Making my day.
Second car behind. No pressure. Don't worry. I mean, guys, we needed to do two mandatory pit stop anyway. So basically, Maryn is giving me a favor here. She's doing the second pit stop for me.
Intentionally.
Not intentionally, but yeah. Have you got the tires selected? Don't check now, of course, but
I don't think we need to change tires because I would have only done the out lap on these, right, Alanah? Or am I changing tires again?
I think it's just it might be mandatory, so just check that it's that. Otherwise, we'll have to.
Oh, it is mandatory, but we'll just put the same tire pressures on.
Ah, yeah.
Because I can go strat 1, Alanah, because it's same. That's fine. It'll still be. It'll be the same tire pressures that you had before.
Okay.
Yeah, so there won't be any difference.
Okie dokie.
And you've got the right amount of fuel.
Wait, I can't hold 2 conversations. Sorry, sexy.
That's good. Okay, let's try this again and see if it actually likes me this time.
It still has pressure, no fuel.
Yeah.
Strat free. That's just more torture for you. Going through the pit lane one more time.
And Alanah, I'm adding enough to get to the 80 again. Oh, come on. It just did not want to go for me today. Ugh, I'm really sorry about that.
Yep. Purple heart. Don't be sorry. I just hope I won't crash in any wall. Normally.
You won't. You won't. You won't. I guess this is good pit practice for next week? I don't know. Arg.
It is. You'll have a lot more pit stop as well next week. So.
Well, I'm gonna go throw my computer out the window.
No, don't do that. Then I have no Alanah and no Maryn. How am I going to race?
Well, I will make sure to give you that information. Timer is started. Everything is back to normal. It actually seems to be holding the driver request this time, so that's encouraging.
You starting the ignition and starting the car?
I just started the car, or like turned the car on.
Yep.
So I'll have to press the start.
Okay.
You've got 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have the car.
Go, go, go.
And just check your mirrors. Get your rear view.
Oh, you're
I'll
very
stop
right.
for you. You're clear.
Mirror is sorted.
You got car coming up on your left. It's a blue flag. Stay right.
Faster car coming
There you
up
go.
behind you.
You're good now. You've got clear air. Tons of clear air. Well, I guess the good news is we don't have to do any more pit stops. You got this.
On the side, and Jeff was like, "What's going on?" And then we realized that I lost connection.
Yeah, because I was watching and you went way off track, and I'm like, I know the tires are cold, but I don't think they're that cold.
So we're back.
Yeah, hello everyone, we're back. Can we quickly
Yeah.
switch the server, Jeff?
Try again.
Refresh the list. Refresh the list. Up. You have the key.
So, oh, it says, so the rules say no mid-session join. It says you can't
Can't join the
rejoin.
race session.
I can't join.
Okay, so at this point,
Is that what the rules are
do what?
saying?
This is the admin password already.
Let's just see.
What? Watch. I'm gonna watch others people
Is there
race.
any- I'm just looking to see if there's anything that says we can't mid-race rejoin.
Oh god, sorry everyone, viewers and my team.
Oh, don't
This is what
apologize, seriously.
This is what happens sometimes when you're doing sim racing. That's the limitation of it. You've got some well, internet crash, and then that happened. Hopefully that won't happen next week. That's my first time it happened, to be honest. Never happened before.
Yeah.
I can watch, but I can't actually join.
I'm just
Keep-
checking to see if we can.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Just checking to see
I
that.
think that's up to Chile. God server Chile.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check with Chile then, Jeff.
Yeah, I pinged him in the Disco
I'm
chat.
watching.
who's in the lead? What's the display? What to do?
Oh,
Sorry, what did you
is
say?
there? Apparently, there's a comment in your stream
Okay.
that says no mid-session join.
I think Jeff is checking whether I can rejoin somehow.
Yeah,
Oh, you-
Alanah said that
I don't think it
she
would be
seen
possible.
a
Right?
message that says no mid-session join. So
There's gonna be-
Oh.
top teams and things like that.
on the server list, it says no mid-session join.
Black star.
Sorry, Maryn. Maryn is talking to me, so can you just wait a second? What were you saying, Maryn?
Sorry. Just like Alanah posted a screenshot in the.
Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, we can't. No rejoin mid-session. Yeah, well, what I'll do for now is I'll watch the race, because obviously this is a community race, so we still have to keep it
Totally.
going. Again,
Everybody.
really sorry, Maryn, because you had done a great
Oh.
job. Jeff was very impressed. He kept saying, "Wow, like just even your pit entry and everything was just on point." So, yeah, really sorry about that. I'll make sure my internet
Hey.
is rebooted before
Hey,
next week.
we can't control the technology. You don't need to apologize at all.
Mm.
It was,
I was really looking forward to.
these are- I know, I was really looking forward to taking the car and smashing it like you always do.
Okay, cool. So we.
Who are you gonna ride on board with?
Good questions. Sorry? Yeah. I think Maryn has plans with Drive to Survive Season 3.
Well, first I'm watching the end of this race.
So we are
I
on
want to
board
see
with.
how this finishes.
We've got Max. Well, Stefan here. Oh. And then Scott Watts in 6th position. They are quite close, 6 and 7 position.
Man, Mark has quite the gap he's built.
So Scott Watts, and then ahead. Oh, ahead actually. We've got Darius. My God, Darius, the man who makes no noise while playing tennis, but goes around telling people he does. And then, hey Purdy, is that Mr. Is that Mr. Petty, but Purdy now?
No, I think he might be a different person.
Okay. And whoa, Pineapple Lady! I'm sure she can't hear us, but all eyes on you if you can hear me. Mushy head. You should sit in the corner and think about. Sorry to hear your crash. Yeah, I think we should blame Keith because Keith was saying, yeah, we beat Taya. So Keith is wishing the worst for me. That's great. I love this community. So positive.
So kind.
Martin is saying restart the race. I don't think Maryn will feel like you. When Maryn won't feel like you about this. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 3rd position we've got Miss Johnson in her car.
Hungry pineapple.
In her hungry pineapple car.
The
It does look
word that Taya will not speak.
exactly. The Bentley. Anyway, we've got Erid in 14th position. I wonder what happened to Erid. Is Zlani, are you still racing with Erid? Is it Erid and Zlani? We've got in 11th position Mike Spittery. Strichka, 2nd position, and Mark Lewis just showing off. Mark Lewis showing off as always. I hope you can hear me, Mark. You're just a show off. What? Bootcamp. Bootcamp. Yeah, so it's not really a battle for Mark. It's a little bit too easy if you ask. The next person behind him is 10 seconds. What? Ooh, next. You think well, I mean, Mark is not exactly pitting, is he?
Yeah, what do you mean? Sorry.
I mean,
He's got 2 mandatory stops with time.
so he's going to stop on it. Well, he's going to stop and. Yeah, sorry everyone. I know some of you. Well, I know most of you tune in to see us driving. You did get to see Maryn driving exceptionally well, and she did drive like 224 consistently, so that's bloody awesome. Oh, then Slanken, we had Jeff Nicol issues. There you go. I should have used my should have used that. That was necessary. That was exactly what we needed to use. That's what happened. Oh, a spin at no-name turn. Do you know what? It's an easy. No-name turn is where I lose a lot of like a lot of pace.
Spins there on Wednesday.
You did. This is the turn where I growl. I go, ah. Every single time I get to that turn, I get so angry. I love Spa, but that turn is, nah. And then let's see a little bit if we have any battles at the back. Mr. Bud, did he start behind us? I think he started right behind us, yeah. He was constantly on Maryn's rear. And then right ahead of him, just 2 seconds in between each other. Ooh, that's going to be spicy. We've got Nelsino, who has a drive-through penalty, and in 10th position, only... Oh! So he's got a drive-through penalty for track limits, you think? I don't know what Jeff is saying.
I think it was speeding in the pit lane.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's stopping at 30. So drive-through is track limits, yeah. Stop go 30, I think, is speeding in the pits.
And so he's 3 seconds ahead of Mr. Bird now. So I think Mr. Oh, is he going to do? He's doing his drive-through. Is Mr. Bird going to overtake? Yes, Mr. Bird, it's your chance. The pit lane is so long, he's going to do it. Well, Zlani, this is the first time I get like a technical issue like this that really ruins the race. Maryn is in Canada, so we thought that might happen, but really I didn't think that would happen like this. And also my internet just seemed to drop. That was very strange.
Yeah, it's very strange because obviously I'm gonna have a little bit of higher ping because an ocean separates us, but I mean we've done the long 6 hours with no issues, and all the enduros we've done with no issues.
Absolutely. And to be honest, when you connect on server, you're not the person who has the most ping. So
yeah,
you must have a really good internet. Mine is yeah, I think the building I live in is quite old and it's not the best internet. It's a bit moody. There you go, Mr. How did Mr. Bird make so many spots though? Have more people pitted? Ah,
it must have done.
he was in 9th. Oh, there's a 30-second penalty as well for stop and go.
Yep.
Mike Spittery. Aye aye. It's a McLaren, yeah. His McLaren is incredibly dirty.
He's going to serve his penalty right now.
Oh. Let me see if I can catch.
Oh my goodness, I have to take a screenshot of what I can see of our car. Because our car is still
on track?
On track. Well, not
in the wall?
On track. No, it's got confused and thought this was Microsoft Flight Simulator and not a driving game.
Unfortunately, Bill, my internet crashed. And I am now virtually flying on the server. Look. So Maryn has spotted my car. I'm still there. Virtually.
Still there.
So Maryn said it was quite a worrying view from her point of view, because it happens to me before where I saw Maryn pinging a couple of times on Bathurst and her car would just... and she'd just go in the wall and then she'd come back on track like nothing happened. Well, this is what Maryn had seen with me. My internet crashed for the space of a 2 seconds and then it came back. So, yeah, really sorry about that, guys. Next week we have an 8-hour race. Hopefully no technical issues and you'll see a lot of driving from me, from Maryn. So, no problem there. Hopefully.
This.
JH is...
How far down are they?
Oh, hold on. Mark is in second position.
There's a bit of a tasty battle going on right now between the Sidemax car and Mark.
Oh, okay. Mark.
Sidemax car is like 2 seconds behind, fight for position.
Is Mark slowly building up?
He's starting to build a little bit of a gap. I mean, the Sidemax car is still one pit stop short.
So, funnily enough, the car you call Sidemax, Stefan, is in the same team as Yvonne and as Tomek. But I think
there they go doing their pit stop.
Are they all driving the same car? Ah, pitting for Yvonne. Woo!
Ooh, here we go. Let's go, Vaughn.
Yvonne coming on track. Probably doing her stretches. Putting a helmet on.
Right. That's a very Yvonne thing. Ready and raring to go.
If you guys don't know Yvonne, you tune in on Thursday. I'm doing the Sprint Cup Season 3 Race 2 with her at Imola. You'll meet Yvonne. She's very chilled. Oh, hey, Stefan having a little... Nice, Stefan. Enjoyed that. Maybe, I don't know. A little bit of flashing. No, look, it's doing... That might be the pit limiter. Dirty, dirty. Yvonne is coming in now. Nice. Nice, Tomek. We worked it out. She said she was doing the last stint. I was hoping I could battle her a little bit. Yeah, we normally hands up within a couple of tenths or a second. Not at Suzuka anymore. She's bloody fast there now.
Basically, Aki.
Yes, I can. She's like a... She's like... don't worry. And then she never swear. So she said, oh dear. She's not British, but she swear like a British person. Sort of thing Jeff would do. Technically, JH, that made me laugh a lot. She made 10th place in 1 lap, so Jeff pulled the plug on the internet. I'm not having this. The jealousy is crushing me, JH.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so I hope Yvonne is fine. I told her that she should look after her health first because she's a bit crazy. She's been practicing all week, 50 hours, I think. For Suzuka, the World Cup.
Crazy. She was setting laps at like 4 in the morning.
She was, yeah. She said it was nice and quiet at the time.
I'm sure it was.
This is the trick, actually. But I've asked before to people who live in different time zone what it was like to go on a server of the sim grid in the middle of the night, because I assume it would be a bit more quiet, but there's still like 5-10 people, so no idea.
Yeah, but it's so much nicer to be on those servers when it's the evening in North America, when there's 2 or 3 people, as opposed to when there's 30.
Yeah. The Sim Grid Sprint Cup is always full. I don't know. Well, obviously you've done last season, so...
Yep. It was very full. That's why I was trying to qualify in basically the off-peak hours.
Her name looks Dutch. It is Dutch. I didn't think we were talking about nationality here. I mean, in terms of behavior, she's definitely like Kimi. In terms of nationality, then it's a different story, dog. I don't know at which depth you want to be analyzing this. She's more like... She's more like Kimi than Verstappen. She's Dutch. She was wearing an orange tee the other day when she was streaming. And I did hear her speaking Dutch in a couple of occasions. She normally announces it.
Yes.
I'm gonna speak Dutch now. Kimi's a bit rude. Oh no, she's not rude. Although...
No, she's lovely.
Well, I have joined a couple of chat before, and she's welcomed me with a few swear words, but I don't think she knew I was coming, so technically it wasn't really being rude. It was an accidental being rude. It made me laugh a lot, actually, when I joined the voice channel and she was screaming things. Oh, you're Dutch too. I really like her name because it reminds me of the name in The Witcher, Yennefer.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's exactly the same, but when I met her, I was like, oh, okay. Cool name.
The lines through this are beautiful.
Should we see her from a different view so we can see?
I just did the F3 cam, that's the quasi helicam.
I still have the rear view mirror. That's
Oh,
fair.
that's interesting. That'll be very helpful.
The game is just loving me tonight.
Yeah.
I got a comment not long ago. Someone saying it wasn't a nice comment, but it was like, "Oh yeah, I waited an hour for you to start driving on your stream." I wonder what people are going to think on this stream. I hope I'm going to receive lots of nice comments saying, "Oh no, I waited." That's gonna be funny. Yvonne just said, "Oh dear."
See your drive.
In
I
Yvonne,
waited
which
an hour and I didn't get to cheer my teammate on. That sucks.
well, at least we got some good laps from you. We got P2 at one point, wasn't it?
I know. Yeah.
This is her practice laps. Welcome to her practice for Spa Airways. Okay, if she beats my time, I will probably
No chance.
she's gonna be on
No chance.
her practice, yeah, on her practice laps. I'm just looking at her braking point and how long she brakes for. Estimating. Aikin, did you guess it then? Did you guess it right? I mean, you can guess it because there is the delta at the top. I don't know if the delta is in comparison of her best lap or the best lap. I don't know if that makes sense.
Lap.
Her best lap.
Yeah.
This is a practice lap. Go, Yvonne. Yvonne just said, "Oh dear."
Oh.
When she beats your time, you're allowed to... she will definitely beat my time. She's always faster than me. I'm basically trying to follow her steps, but she's a little bit too crazy for me. I can't quite match the craziness yet.
Didn't you set, though, her best lap time wasn't the one that you set the same?
On
What did you say you set?
I think on Misano maybe? We had a
No.
close... Here!
No, today. Today, you said you set a new PB and it was a 220.2.
Yeah, my new PB was 220...
2/10 faster than her best lap.
Oh. But his... I don't know if that's her fast lap, right? That might be someone else?
Nope, that's hers.
Okay. The name Yvonne reminds me of Evet is also a name I like so much. Give it time. Dog wants me to scream. That's the only reason he's here. He's waiting for me to scream and cry. I don't even get to try and beat the Yvonne lap time. I just get to
You'll
sit
do
and
that.
watch.
You'll do that next week and smash it. If you want to laugh instead of screaming or crying, you just need to really quickly look at the group chat. I had to mute myself so I didn't laugh out loud on the stream.
What is it? What is going on?
The very last message from Alanah.
Is that Salem from Sabrina?
It is.
Did you watch Sabrina when you grew up?
Oh yeah, I did. That was a staple. That was a afternoon routine.
It was. Yeah, in France as well. We had a couple of things when I came home from school. I used to eat a Kinder bar while watching it. It was a dream.
Nice. Trying to see where the battles are. Got the
Yannick, the copycat man who stole my lap time. Me and Yannick, we were in the Misano server we've got, because I've got double vision this week. That's at Misano, and then I've got the Sim Grade Cup. So I was training for that in the Ferrari, and he's literally put the exact same time. I think it was 1:36.066, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and obviously because I did it in second, they put me in second place.
Nice work.
So a little bit of background for chat. Yvonne has actually been putting 50 hours of sim racing this week at Suzuka. She hasn't done much practice for this track, which is why I suggested to her that she would put this race aside, but she said she didn't want to let her team down. So she's here driving with them. Tomek and Stefan, which we had in chat, so... Yeah, she's a great teammate. She won't let you down. Not as smooth as Maryn driving. Maryn, you've got a few fans in
That's
chat.
very kind. Very kind.
I think at the moment you're both lapping on around the same lap time.
Yeah,
The last was 2:24.6.
because Alanah built us an amazing setup.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. This is true, dog. Oh dear, you've got a couple of fans now. You guys are too cute. Yeah, that's why I said, Stefan. 50 hours on Suzuka. She does a 1:59 at Suzuka now. I dare any of you trying to do a 1:59. I'm not even trying to do a 1:59 at Suzuka yet. When Jeff streams, he's always so calm and in his pajamas. But when Thea streams, she's sitting in a pool of her own sweat, screaming like an angry baby. Hey! An angry
Hey.
baby! Is that what it sounds like? Kishon?
No.
True, Stefan? She gonna spend some time at Misano, though? A little bit? I hope that's okay.
Gotta get that Ferrari ready for Thursday.
She does. Where is your RCI race this week, Maryn? Because she's also doing that.
Barcelona.
So she's got Barcelona on Wednesday, Misano on Thursday,
On Saturday.
and Spa on Saturday. I don't know if she's got anything else in between. I would not be surprised if she did.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. Well, she probably has archery or other things.
Yeah, Stefania. This car is a little bit... to be honest, we've got a good setup. I was trying it earlier. I think I just need to practice more because... Yvonne was telling me she's doing a 1:33 at Misano, and I was doing a 1:35.8, so... my next stream is actually on Monday, Martin. It's on AC at... On Monday at AC at Nords, we'll be doing a lap in the Ford Transit. I think someone asked, and I think that's a good idea in honor for Sabine.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, she was. I was saying earlier when I tried to mute when I was saying it because I was going on for a bit. When I moved to the UK, I could barely speak English, and I was watching Top Gear, not because I like cars, but because I just found them funny. You know, there's a lot of, and I think it's cool they make motorsport kind of appealing to a broader, like, public. And
Totally.
I basically met Sabine through this. Well, I watched her through this, and then I was really liking her because first of all I could understand what she was saying because she was keeping her English fairly basic.
Yep.
And she seemed crazy, and she was basically one of the only women out there. So before I even got into motorsport, I really liked her. So yeah, I feel like this is... I knew her before any other inspirational woman I came across. So yeah, I did. Like, I can't say the same about about Murray Walkers because I didn't grow up with him, and
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm very sad. It's a shame that we lost two important people to motorsport in such a short amount of time, but I was a lot more touched by Sabine because I felt like I grew up a bit with Sabine. Monday Night Martin. Hey, Martin, I answered before Jeff. Can't believe. I promise you, Marina, we'll be driving next time.
It is all good. I'm just gutted for you.
Life throws these funny things at you. You gotta deal with. But I've got my stream schedule ready, everyone, already, so I'll probably post tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna post the streams as well. I was thinking I will take a screenshot of tonight's tonight race for next Saturday's 8-hour race thumbnail.
Nice.
So it'll be Maryn going up the Orange probably.
I'm really happy. Made it up a Rouge through my whole stint without losing the car, so that was exciting.
When you know you didn't hand the car over to me, I was worried because I was thinking I know I'm going to throw the car in Rouge. That was my first thought.
No.
And you were like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have done that." And I was thinking, well, it's not such a big deal really. And the more I think about it, I think the more you give me a favor. And then there I am, just flying in the sky.
Yeah, it was very interesting watching the map going, okay, I know the tires are cold, but I didn't think they were that cold.
But by the way, you didn't come off track? You didn't have any crash? You didn't go into any wall?
Okay.
Are you a fan of Spa?
I like driving Spa. My first Enduro was a 6-hour here. In the GT4, it was a multi-class race. I was in ye old Porsche Cayman, and it poured for the whole 6 hours. I had never done an Enduro before, and I did quali and double stinted the start of the race.
Interesting, because for me, Spa has always been the dark horse. Like, I really see this track as one of the best track, but I never can get quite fast at it, so I always kind of panic at some point.
Oh, your lap times have been really good. Oh my goodness, it's penalty city all of a sudden. Bruno has a chance to get P2 because current P2 has a drive-through.
Oh, that reminds me of you know that Lando race last season when they were like push, 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 and he did it with it. Was it 5 seconds? Oh, it was Lewis that had a 5-second penalty. Was it Lewis?
Yeah, and it was scenario 7.
Oh, that was so cool. So someone tell who was it, Bruno? Someone tell Bruno.
Scenario 7. Yeah. It reminds me too of since we were talking about Mazzano, the first race of season 2 of MFR, where Tobias Pfeffer was fighting Aenor for the win and almost caught her on the last corner of the last lap, and in trying to do that exceeded the limits and got himself a drive-through on the last corner of the last lap.
Wow. It's just
Bruno's gonna get into second.
When it happens, I also normally do things on the last lap. You know, when you think you're home, you brought it home. That's when your attention just it's not really the same story, to be honest, but I tend to crash on the last lap. I've got the dip. Is he flashing? He is flashing. No? What is this?
No, yeah, he is. Why is he flashing?
He probably knows this on stream. Bruno, are you showing off? Bruno, stop. Yeah, he knows he's showing off.
He knows he's on streaming. He's flashing right now.
When they reboot Spa, it got way more technical. I've actually seen a show from the BBC. Well, a show from the BBC. Yeah, the guys of the BBC that were showing Spa in the old day. And actually, guys, I need to share something with you. I am looking for a decoration for my wall, and yesterday Jeff really wanted to look for a decoration for his wall before I buy mine, because I'm very indecisive, so I can't pick exactly. I have to fall in love with something before I go for it. And I was typing where I come from, south of France, Perpignan, vintage poster, And I came across this poster of a like a racing event that happened on in 1949 in Perpignan, and it was basically an international racing event that happened in my hometown, and I was just like, I had no idea. So there's like there's really cool posters that are being sold, so I think I'll get one for this wall. It's quite colorful though, and it's so I don't know, I'm thinking about it. It's awesome. I watched a YouTube video of the cars going around, and it was in 1949. You can imagine the cars at the time. They were fast cars, but it was quite cool to see that. There's there's a video on YouTube. I'll share it on Discord because I was really fun fact, Bruno and Joshua are driving car number 66 because they wanted to pay homage. Yeah, they wanted to pay homage to my car number that wasn't being used, which I thought was quite cute. Thank you so much, Joshua and Bruno. The winning lap. Oh dear, it's Mark. In what view should we watch that?
Bringing it home. He might get one more lap in after that.
You're in bed. Just, I mean, you've got your name etched above it.
I wonder what he's thinking. Going for the last couple of laps.
Don't crash the car, don't crash the car.
What do you guys think Mark is thinking going through this?
Wrong answers only.
And isn't Mark working tonight? I thought Mark normally works in the... I'm confused. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's at work, driving. 1.5 lap to go. See, there's only one place that I've noticed does the counting of the laps like this. R factor 2. I've got R factor 2 now, and when you done, like, I don't know, you're in the middle of your your third lap, it says 2.6 lap done. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, so you're not far from it, Stefan. You are P2. How?
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you
Nice
can.
work.
Oh. 9-second lead, not worried or thinking about... You mean P2 AM? I'm really sorry, we just didn't... Ugh, I hate my internet. 9-second lead. I actually did practice this morning, and... Yeah, I woke up this morning fairly early, had my breakfast, practiced. Practice for nothing.
No, practice is never not for nothing.
It'll be for next week.
Exactly.
I'll need to practice again to refresh it though. Let's think about the history of the track. Knowing him, it could be. It could be. Or it could well be thinking about something completely off track. Like, why is this cable looking, you know, popping out from behind the screen? I know he has spent a lot of time doing his cable management. Because he actually told me to buy these things. I haven't got it on. Because Jeff said I was putting the cable too much, but... He told me to buy these things. So I've got these things I put over my cables. I think I can put them back now. To hide my cables. But he basically has bought things like that, Mark. And he's on his last lap, so... We should pay attention. But he told me to buy this. He has bought one black himself. But it wasn't easy to cut, so... So not a fun story. Thanks, Tia, for another good race and coming in. Too bad you didn't get a chance. Yeah, I know, Tomek. Well, I'm glad at least you all enjoyed it. It's not completely over. And who knows, Mark might crash on the last... at the bus stop. Will he miss his braking marker, will he?
Nah. Got this locked down.
What are you wishing on Mark?
He'd be wishing the same for me, trust me. I know the guy.
Time for the fireworks.
Oh, went a bit wide at the end there. Ooh, a little bit of wiggle.
Oh,
Guido has finished the race.
that's a celebratory.
Send it, Mark.
leave.
Well done, mostly to Ellis.
Nice
Ellis
work,
did
Mark.
hard work,
I don't think Ellis did anything.
Ellis did the first
Oh,
50.
there go the donuts.
No, no,
Did Ellis?
bum.
Hold on. Did Ellis? Hold on. Did Ellis
Lost
do?
control of the car here completely.
Did Ellis do the first stint?
He did everything, he just turned up at the end. But now he's lost control of the car.
No, I don't think Ellis.
It's a terrible thing.
He said Ellis might not even be able to do it. What are you talking about?
Ellis did it all the way.
Oh,
He just turned up for the last 20 minutes, I think, and now look, he's lost control.
you.
Lucky it's finished. His tyres are probably completely cooked now.
It's really hard to bounce this huge car. I think it's very easy to do it with the. Oh, look at this! They look like happy little cars finding each other's. Oh, finding their friends. Happy little cars.
Hmm.
Whew. Well, oh, hey, Sarah. Well, pineapple
Donut party.
team. It's kind of cute from this angle, actually.
Next week we'll be in the donut party.
Yeah, I should take a picture and do that my thumbnail.
Kind of looks like synchronized swimming.
The little insect or frogs, that's what I'm seeing. Oh no, they just bumped each other.
Oh dear. And there goes someone's safety rating.
Anyway, well, that was a great race to watch at least. So thank you everyone for entertaining. Thank you, Maryn, for your awesome stint. Your pace was incredible. Your quali was great. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. I will do everything in my power so that I don't have a internet issue.
Still feel so bad about that, but thank you for all the spotting and the encouragement,
And thank you to Alanah as well for the good jokes in the
Yes.
background.
the good jokes and the amazing setup.
The amazing setup, that's for
Which-
sure. Yeah,
We'll enjoy driving next week.
true. Well, thank you, and we shall practice some more next week.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Hit me up when you're done with Drive to Survive Season 3.
Oh, yes.
Good luck.
Looking forward to it.
Good luck then. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Oh, I'm feeling so. Why does it happen to me? Well, thank you everyone anyway that stayed tuned in. You guys are awesome. Because obviously, this is a race we organize for the community, so it would be really bad of me just to say, oh yeah, I'm leaving the stream. You know, like you guys also deserve to be on stream, and in some ways it's good because I get to see how awesome the others are doing. So I got to see Bruno racing a little bit. I got to see Yvonne racing a lot. She might not be pleased with that. I got to see Stefan racing. I got to see Tomek racing. I literally got to see pretty much everyone racing. So it was nice to see a couple of battles. There was Nelsino who had a little bit of drive-through, and then we saw oh, who was it? It was Michael overtaking him because obviously Nelsino had the drive-through, and then yeah, it was really entertaining to watch. So I hope you all had a good time. And I'm sorry you didn't see more of my driving, but you did see some awesome driving, like I said about for Maryn. Maryn just nailed it. So I hope you enjoyed that at least. You was listening to me. We watched all your last lap, Mark. Great job, everyone. Yes, Keith, you beat me. Woo! Keith, come to the power. Keith, next president. Amazon does not rage quit, unlike some pro drivers. I do not know. Well, I mean, I do not rage quit. Sometimes I quit without wanting to quit. And in that case, it's really what happened. Yeah, unfortunate. This apparently you punted my internet. I heard. If you want to tell me your Bentley is king, I'm in the interview room. Excuse me? Please tell me you're not. I hope you're not in the interview room. He is not in the interview room. It's a lie. Hold on. And I'm definitely not going... Oh, he is in the interview room. Jesus Christ. So the winner of the race is in the interview room. I wasn't going to do an interview, but clearly Mark wants one, so we're going to have to listen to what he has to say. Hey, Mark. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. Well, this is good. It happens to me before when we had Mr. Okay, hold on. Oh, but I can't hear him because I'm not in it. Hello, Mark.
Oh, hello. I can hear you now.
Yeah, you can because I'm in the conversation with you now. I wasn't before.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yes, so how was the race for you?
Yeah, it was alright. I was listening to your stream. I heard you spying on me a few times and wondering what I was thinking.
Yes, so what were you thinking on these last laps? The entire community wanted to know.
I was thinking don't bin it because I know I'm on the stream, which is obviously not what you want to do.
Okay, so you were thinking about crashing because people were saying that you might be thinking about the history of the track. I talk about your cable management. I heard. So you didn't talk about things like that. Maybe you're thinking about your Minecraft castle.
No, to be honest with you, cables and Minecraft weren't top of my list when I'm thinking about my braking points into a corner at like 200 kilometers an hour. But you know, maybe next time. Maybe that's the strategy I need to go with.
Maybe. For us, unfortunately, we had our internet crashed, so we didn't quite finish the race. Yeah.
I saw you in the pits when I come in for my first stop. There was nobody in the pit lane apart from you, and you was right next to my pit box. So even though I didn't see you on track, you still managed to get in my way slightly. So you should be proud of that.
Well, apparently I kind of stay on track because Maryn found my car flying in the corner of the track. So I stayed somewhere. Well, I was there at least in...
That's your normal line, isn't it?
In Salt. What? Anyway, so this is Mark for you guys, a very mean driver who's at the front racing in the Bentley, and he hasn't yet discovered there are other cars in the game. So he's only been picking the Bentley.
The top 3 in this race again, can I just point out, were Bentleys.
The top 3.
Fact.
Oh dear. Actually,
oh dear indeed.
We are going to read the results before we get told off by Eruditus, because he's going to tell me off if I don't do that. So
yeah.
So we'll thank you very much. Thank you, Mark, and congratulations for winning. Can you clarify if you were doing the stint on your own or if your teammate was on?
Ellis was busy today with a few things and they overrun, so he didn't have time to do the race. So I thought I'll just do it by myself and see how it gets on.
Okay, fine. So I don't know what Jeff was saying. He kind of made it sound like you turn up for the race at the end.
No, I did the whole thing. I did everything. I messaged Ellis earlier on, but I've not heard back from him since. So he must still be busy doing whatever. Hopefully he's not busy next week, because 8 hours solo will be a lot harder than an hour and a half.
Okay, well, if you want a replacement, Jeff will be pleased to have you to join you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, well, thanks, Mark, and congratulations again. Speak later.
All right, see you later. Bye.
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 There you go. Mark it is for you, everyone. The winner of today's race. He just wanted to come in to say that the Bentley is king. And Yvonne, we watch you driving. Sarah, we watch you driving as well. Sarah, we watch you driving a lot. We called you Mushy Head. We saw your car. We couldn't believe it. We were super excited. Xena leaking my PC. What? I stop it! She can electrocute herself? No? Or is it because? Oh, I don't know what to think of this. Darth. Everyone should drive pineapple Bentleys. Everyone should. This was good practice for next week. I'll be doing the 8 hours alone. Maurice, what? Why? Maurice, do you need any help? Please, if anyone has anyone that dropped on them, make sure you say, because Blazouille, for example, would be tempted to help maybe. So if you need anyone to join in, there might be a couple of people that would be joining. We have new member of the communities that might be happy to join and replace someone or helping you out, etc. So make sure you message me, you message the group, so we are aware. And again, I want to say a huge sorry for tonight, because I was really looking forward to racing with you guys. I'll talk about the results now. In first position, we've got Mark. Congratulations to Mark. In second position, we had Mr. Strichka. Sorry, I'm pronouncing your name horribly, but you made it on your own, I think, as well. And in second position, well done. Bruno and Joshua in third. I don't know if Bruno was racing on his own tonight. Sarah Johnson, Matt Muirhead and Darth in fourth position. Purdy and D. Johnson in fifth position. Darius Sanders, Clive Allen and Silent in sixth position. Scott Watts, Sakovic and Petty in seventh position. Stefan in eighth. We've got Tomek and Ivan as well. And then Michael Bird as SATM, TJ in ninth position. Nelsino and Nam in 10th position. Although I think Nelsino was on his own. I don't know if I've seen Nam. I don't know. Nam, were you driving? I think I might have seen Nam, actually. Mike Spittery and Danielson, Anders, Gilam, Lizama, Matt Royal, Swissy. We've got Olsen, Updike, Briggs, Book, Edwards, and D.Potter, Erud, and Zlani, Erdman, Dolmeyer, and Nunn. And Erud then and Erdman had some problems, so I guess we were not the only unlucky in this. This is blasphemy. What's going on? We were third. What's happened? This is the results. I pressed results. This is blasphemy. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So the results are wrong. Just ignore everything I said. Just ignore. Let's move on. Let's move on. You can't see them anyway because I mean, this is blasphemy. You don't trust me. Hey, I'm not lying. It was there. You guys can see it now. I know I'm reading them, but I don't know if they're wrong.
What have you been reading?
This is the same team, guys.
This ain't 21 laps.
What? It's only going to show us part of it. It's the
That was not the finish. That was 20 laps. I don't know what you showed me, but that's...
it was the 90 minutes of Spa. It's only 6 minutes and it's the highlights. So yes, it's huh?
I don't know. I just saw 20 laps. Everyone's like, no, the results suck.
Everyone is, I don't know, penalties.
You're all wrong, everyone. You don't know where you finished.
So when you press the result, guys, it's the same all along. And I'm sorry, but you're still in 4th position. Team Pineapple. At the end. So I don't know why. Nelsino is still 10th. Everyone is still the same. I've moved the cursor at the end. I don't know. Maybe because my game crashed? Ah, yes, because my game crashed. Guess my game crashed. So I can't read the results. So why are you bothering me about the results, everyone? You know my game crashed. Come on. So congratulations to everyone who participated. I'm really sorry. I can't do anything correctly because my game crashed and I couldn't even finish the race. But I'm glad all of you enjoyed it. If one of you could post the result on Discord and we can then celebrate there and talk about it, because we are unfortunately not able to do it on stream. They are in denial. Dog, I think, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with them. I claim victory. Keith, let's not... Keith, no. You already claimed victory on us. You can't just claim the victory. It shows that Thea and Maryn in 16th place. Well, I thought, Everett, maybe you had a problem? But technically not. So we're going to move on from this. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It was seriously... I had so much fun even though I didn't drive. So thank you, everyone, for that. Thank you to my teammate for being awesome. I want to say a big fu to my internet for ruining everything, and we'll be back tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. We'll be back next week for some AC Nordschleife on Monday. For some, we'll be back for some. Hold on, what? We'll be back for some ACC Double Vision on Wednesday. ACC, that's me, SimGrid on Thursday, and then we'll have the 8-hour Enduro next Saturday. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope the internet won't be doing its thing, and I hope you all have a beautiful Saturday evening. No spoiler for Drive to Survive season 3 because we haven't finished watching it, and some people haven't watched it. It's on Discord. I can't touch. Jeff keeps stealing my mouse.
You don't need the mouse. You've got a whole world of buttons. What do you want?
Discord.
What is? What's on Discord?
What are you doing here?
You've got a mouse there.
Yeah, but you're using the mouse as well. So if we're both using the mouse, what do you think is happening, Jeffrey? Jeff is such a... Where is the result? In the Discovery series, I'm guessing. Disco chat. Yes, no. Oh, what's happened? Yes, thank you, Yvonne, for posting the results. We've got the final results, which I'm going to be able to read on stream. Thanks to Yvonne. Woo! Mark is still in first position, sadly. Bruno in second position. Team Bruno. I wanted to call out the team, but it says Team Continental. So we've got Pineapple Team in third position, Stretchka in fourth position, D Johnson in fifth, Silent and Clive and Darius in sixth, Scott Watts, Sakovic and Peddy in seventh, Yvonne, Stefan and Tomek in 8th, Michael Bird, Steve, SATM, I think it's Sam, but I can't, I wouldn't put my hand on fire. TJ in 9th, Lisamer, Matt Royal, Swissy in 10th. In 11th position, we've got Erud and Slaney. And 12th, we've got Nursino and Nam. And 13th, Updike, Riggs, Olsen, Anders and Spitter in 14th. Dinon, Erdman and Dolmeyer in 15th. Hey, Maryn, Taya and Alanah still in 16th. And then after, it's just a bug, I think. So, there you go. Thank you, Yvonne, for sharing the results on Discord. They are there if anyone wants to talk about it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful evening. I'll be posting my stream schedule tonight or tomorrow, and my streams will be up so you know where to find us. And if you're missing us too much, just come on Discord. I'll drop a link in the chat so that you can come and be part of our awesome, incredible, lovely community. Hopefully you're feeling kind enough to drop a little like before you go, because you should just drop a like just for my internet to behave better next time. At least that might help. And on this note, I hope you all have a beautiful evening. I see you all in the next stream. Bye.